chat with you guys today about getting back on track and not beating yourself up. So, this weekend, I fell off of keto, went out with friends, and I think honestly, a lot of people do this. And again, I do keto slash paleo um, for my wellness. However, of course, some of the benefits are weight loss and, of course, inches, right? We all want to feel good. But I do believe that it's the way you're supposed to eat based upon what's happened to our food and how I feel when I'm on it. There's no question. Every time I'm not, I have issues. However, thank God, regardless, I take that high impact ginger turmeric muscadine that saved me. But a lot of people, like if you're on keto and you mess up, and you get off track, so you did, right? Sometimes you're in situations like I was out with friends, and it's hard sometimes. And as long as you do an effort, just like walking, right, each day, you just do the best you can do, and you put on your list and try to make it a priority. As a matter of fact, I made a different concoction today of my keto shake. And I missed my keto coffee, so I had some stuff that I got sent from a friend, and it was good, different taste to it. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do like I drink a lot of decaf, not usually caffeine. But I feel like this was good to mix it up and to have a different taste. Because when you're on keto, that's the other thing. Sometimes you're limited on some things that you're used to, or you got to learn how to make things in a certain way that you might miss, right? And but like I said, it does take effort if you haven't done that before in education. And sometimes, like I said, it just happens, and I think we all fall off it sometimes. And it is what it is. Anyway, I'm Steve Klein. Welcome to my wellness station. I started this a few years back, and I started walking. I've been walking for a while. I started walking, like seriously walking, this past fall. There was a wellness quest, and we were in this app called Step Up, and people from around the world were walking. And my goal was to walk like 10,000 steps. I was doing like 10 miles, and I was like, wow, I feel amazing. So, what I noticed about it is I don't like walking necessarily alone. I'd be on the phone, or the app kind of got me going. So, I decided to go on YouTube Live on the station. I think there's like maybe the 12th one. And I'd never done lives before that on YouTube at all. And it's been great. So I feel like I'm not walking alone. I'm walking with you guys from all around the world. So please let me know where you're from, and if this inspires you to walk as well. And that if you want to walk with me, it's always great. And to me, it's been amazing so far. And thank you so much to all the folks that have subscribed. My first goal is to hit 100, and I did that. Next goal is at 150. So please subscribe and comment and let me know where you're from and what you're working on. And if you're walking, that inspires you to walk too. Hey there from Georgia. Welcome, welcome. Awesome. And French or France? Welcome. My mom was born in France. Met my father in Montreal. So, welcome. I'm in Boston. And like I said, I'm walking on the track here. There's the high school track. You see the kids are all coming out of school over here. And they're getting ready to play. People are playing tennis and all that. It's a nice day here today in Boston. It's about 65. It's going to get close to 70. A little windy, but it's nice. And I'm having a good time. So, anyway, there's so many serendipities of walking, you guys. And even though I cheated off of keto, right? Um, Still, I slept really well for the night. It's kicking in the walks. And I was having issues sleeping on so many levels of sleeping through, right? Um, Between a few different things going on, losing my mom, I talked about that, and grieving, and also just, you know, not sleeping at the right times. Now I'm sleeping 7 8 hours straight through, and I really believe the walking from the clarity of just mentally, but also physically what it's doing, it's amazing. So if this inspires you to walk, I hope so too. Um, well, let me see. Uh, you are France. You are French. I know what you said. I can read it. I just couldn't see it. I speak French. I speak enough I used to speak it more fluently. My mom spoke French, obviously. So when I was like 6, I actually didn't speak much English, very little. My mom, I was born here. My parents were not. And It's been great. Welcome, welcome. Yes. And where are you from? Our French friends. Where are you from? Are you from France? Where are you from? Love to know. So anyway, going back to falling off, like I said, if you are on keto, I don't know what reasons you're on, if you're on to lose weight or just better health, I I think it's great. Like I said, so if you cheat sometimes it happens, just like walking. I put on my list every day. I never know what time I'm going to go walk and just go live on here. And I had 10 things. I thought I was going to go walking later on tonight, but I had to go to the DPW of my town to get a new recycle bin because my was cracked and they close at 3:30. I said, you know what? I just got to get that done. I might as well go walking right after that, even though I have a lot to do from taxes and all kinds of stuff going on uh, with deadlines. So it is what it is. But going back to keto, and, of course, I do it for health reasons, right? Because like I always talk about the Industrial Revolution, they feeding the cows grains. They should eat grass or hay. That's why you see grass fed everywhere. And the GMOs started in the 90s, and everybody got sicker and sicker. So our food's all messed up, right? Um, the 17 on the stream. Oh, awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. Hello, Georgia. Welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And if you guys are so inclined to subscribe, I'd appreciate that. Let me know where you're from. Comment. Let me know if you're walking or starting a station. I'd love to subscribe to yours as well. And they might be shutting down the track for the field track. Anyway, if they do, I'll move on over. High school gets out, they run track here, but I can walk. My mom was born in France, Marseille. My father in Montreal. So yes. And you? So anyway, I'm born here in Boston, and I get the ills and L's all mixed up. But I can speak it, uh, not perfectly, but enough that I can get around, and people can know what I'm saying. Of course, when you don't talk a language, you forget a lot about it, right? But you start talking it, it comes back to you, right? So it is what it is. So going back to you know, keto and falling off it. Like, so I have my other life is um, I'm a balloon artist and I run a balloon convention in Las Vegas. It's called the Bling Bling Jam. You guys can look up that station if you like. Um, and We're gonna have a balloon wedding. We did one about 11 years ago, and this one will be a renewal of the vows of a great friend and her husband, Ian and Cecilia. And they're gonna renew their vows for 20 years. She'll be wearing a balloon dress that takes forever to make. It does not look like balloons at all. It's amazing, very elegant, and the whole 9 yards. Anyway, they make you look bigger. So we all want to be shapely. And with keto and walking, right, you lose inches, and we all look good. That's in November. So uh, my joke is, I make balloon animals. I don't want to look like a balloon animal. So anyway, it's all good. Um, I don't know what you said. To team to learn. Oh, try the dialogue to learn. Yes. Well, where are you from? And from France? When people in Canada speak French, I don't understand their dialect. Although I have relatives there, but it's hard because my mom didn't speak it that way. She pronounced really well. My mom used to help teach French too, so I well, only if they don't have an unclear dialect, I don't understand. So that's how that works. That's like me talking to somebody from England. I have a lot of friends in England, and sometimes you don't understand what they're saying. They're speaking English with the accent, and anywhere you're around the United States, sometimes there's a word that throws you off. And I'm probably the same way with my accent, right? All good. But thank you for that. With that said, so I guess I don't know if they're going to be closing this down or not. with that said, I hope that folks realize when you're focused on something like walking or like being on keto or paleo, you're trying to make an effort. So if there's a day you mess up, you mess up. Okay, that's called life, and sometimes life gets in the way, and you have to do what you have to do. The key is that just like scheduling something, I try to schedule 10 things before bed. If you don't get it all done, you reschedule it and don't beat yourself up. Okay, uh, there's enough of that going around. But if your intention's there, it's great. So that's my thing. And today I had an amazing keto shake. I'm totally full. Made it with coffee, with this special coffee that it was interesting. I got a sample of. I was mixing it up to change my flavors and added some cinnamon in it, some extra cream. And I'm good. I feel very full and feeling amazing and just doing my thing. So it's all good. I don't know what I'll eat tonight yet, but I will do my best to eat something great. Oh, that's great. From Paris. Awesome. Well, nice to meet you. I've been there. Well, like I said, I was there a while ago when I was in Marseille where my mom was from. So very cool. Very, very cool. So with that said, I do run a wellness challenge and it's complimentary. And the more the merrier. It's going to start in May. It's about 9 weeks. You guys can see some of those in the past on my YouTube station. We do a Zoom once a week, and we are accountable to each other for whatever our wellness goals are. Okay, and there's even prizes and stuff. Like I said, it's all complimentary. It's great, and because I almost died taking Advil, I've been on this wellness quest. I vomited blood. It was very serious. I ended up in the hospital. I was on Nexium for 10 years, and I had a life-changing experience there of waking up. And I got on this high-impact ginger turmeric and muscadine. There's nothing like it. It was lab tested not once, but twice. And it's high impact. It does some amazing things. All these people are trying to sell gut support and this and that. Nothing wrong with it. I just choose to have something that's not man-made and that's very natural. You could eat it, and that's the most potent. And what I learned was your gut, your digestion, and this is where cheating off of keto is okay sometimes because it cleans it up. It's like driving your car over a bunch of nails. If you do that, you got to pull the nails out, patch the hole up. Otherwise, you get a flat tire, right? That's your gut, your digestion. So every day I take it, I take more. I cheat it, I take more. Cleans my gut up, cleans my digestion up, pulls the things out that are not good, okay? Because none of us eat correctly all the time. None of us we're in environments that, people shed, they're shedding, right? They burp, they fart, the atmosphere, you're breathing it in. Uh, you know, uh, there's medications we take that are poisons, like I did. There's vaccinations that have side effects. There's many things. So we want to clean that up as much as we can. So again, life is life. Nothing's perfect. We're going to live our lives. And I think it's very common that people do that. But the key is to make an effort to do better, right? And I think that's always good. It's always great to be accountable and share. And like I said, start with walking. Walking is so amazing. It's free, okay? And just getting your body moving a little each day, you'll see some great benefits to that. And as I scratch my leg. And like I said, I'm going to be increasing this as our spring comes in here. Our weather's so crazy in Boston. It's like, wait 5 minutes. The weather will change literally. And what does that say? And for you, oh, thank you so much for subscribing there, Gabriel. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Nice to meet you. Awesome. So, and I hope to hear from people, like I said. And if you're walking around the world from this, that's really, really great. I would love to hear that this is inspiring you and what your wellness journey is looking like and how you're benefiting from these things, which is great. So, all good stuff. And like I was saying, so we sometimes fall off of things. It does take a little bit of time to get back into ketosis if that's what you're working on. Yes, I want to lose some inches before this wedding, and I want to look some good, but my main goal is just health and not having acid reflux, which I really don't feel that anymore based upon all the things I'm doing. So it's great. And again, if you can relate to any of these things and you either have acid reflux or you went off of keto and were trying to be on keto, put a comment down below. I want to know. I'm not the only one. I don't think I'm the only one. I think it's common. And like I said, what else you're working on. And if this inspires you to walk, and if you're having issues walking, just try to move a little bit or do something. And it all starts with that decision. Last fall, I was, again, gearing up to walk anyway. We had that challenge. I never thought I was going to do 10 miles a day. And it was like, wow, I can do this. And all I did was I was looking on YouTube about 10,000 steps a day. And again, so far, I've been live every day. I don't know how many of them in a row. And we'll see. Because, I feel like since I'm making this a priority to get everything else done in my life, I might as well go live, like I said, and kill two birds at once and be with you guys, which keeps me literally on track, which is great. So anyway, all good stuff, like I said. And I know it's tax week. People in the United States, people have a lot of work to do. There's a lot happening, but take the time for yourself. Take the time to track. We talked about that yesterday. And pay attention to many things with your wellness and your wellness journey and what's going on with you. So, everything, they always say with natural healing, I work with I'm not a doctor, by the way, or anything like that, not making claims. I work with a bunch of natural doctors. They always talk about what's going on the outside, what's happening on the inside. And by the way, I do also offer, this was a mentor of mine made this, who passed away. It's a long story. He helped me a lot in my wellness. I talked about that the other day. He had parasites. His wife was in Japan. I don't know what happened. It was tough. But with that said, he taught me this health evaluation that goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. And it was made up, I believe, by 500 naturopathic doctors. And it tracks and it really kind of gets to the root cause of what's going on with you. It's a great way of looking at things. It just helps you, guide you. Again, not making any claims of curing or anything like that. We're not going there. But it definitely helps you to read your body. And it's very life-changing, I find. So anybody that wants one of those done, send me an email, send me a message. I have it in the description. And I'll be happy to do that for you. Passing that on. And if you'd like to join the Wellness Challenge, like I said, love to have you on it. The more the merrier, because it keeps us all on track and accountable to each other. It's always good to have new people because there's new questions that come up and new things you're working on, and we all learn from each other. It's always interesting. And what I like about YouTube is this is reaching the world, right? And I like talking to you, Gabriel, from France and Paris. It's really exciting. A new friend, right? And so I hope you feel the same way. And that way we're not alone and we're all encouraging each other. And it's all good stuff. So anyway, well, I thank everybody for watching today. It's gonna rain this whole week, I think, here. I don't know what's going on with our weather, but move a little bit and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I already told you guys that, and let me know where you're from and what you're working on. You guys take care. Have a great day.